Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're talking about JaMarr Chase and whether or not he's having the best rookie season for a wide receiver in NFL history. Make sure to like the video for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. It helps me out a lot. So far this year, Cincinnati Bengals rookie wide receiver JaMarr Chase is off to a record-breaking start. He was dropping passes left and right in the preseason and had the entire NFL media saying he was a bust already and that he would struggle in his first year. But in fact, as we all have seen, he's one of the best wide receivers in the entire NFL so far. Let's go back and see how JaMarr got here. JaMarr Chase was born on March 1st, 2000, where he attended school in Louisiana. He went to high school in the suburbs of New Orleans. During his high school career, he would end up catching 115 receptions for 2,152 yards and 30 touchdowns. This got him a 4-star ranking coming out of high school and was the 15th overall ranked receiver for the 2018 recruiting class. Now, JaMarr Chase would end up visiting Michigan, TCU, and Auburn, but he ultimately decided to stay in his home state and signed with the LSU Tigers. So how would he do?
Now Burrow going to launch downfield for Chase, who's got it! Touchdown LSU!
As a true freshman, Chase would play in 10 games, catching 23 receptions for 313 yards and 3 touchdowns. A bit of a slow start, but for a rookie in an SEC powerhouse school, he did pretty good. He got experience and playing time, and he looked pretty promising. But then we have the 2019 season for the LSU Tigers. As a sophomore, JaMarr Chase would partner with former Ohio State and then current LSU quarterback Joe Burrow. They would go on to lead one of the best duos in college football history. Joe Burrow and JaMarr Chase would combine to lead the Tigers to a perfect record in a national championship. Joe Burrow would finish the season with 5,661 yards with 60 touchdowns and only 6 interceptions. He played incredible and he was a great leader, but who was his favorite receiver? Right, JaMarr Chase. Chase would end up catching 84 receptions for 1,780 yards and 20 receiving touchdowns. JaMarr used his speed and smart route running to consistently get open and give Burrow a top option. Joe Burrow would graduate and go to the NFL, leaving Chase behind for Chase's junior year, and it looked like he would again dominate and put up great numbers, albeit maybe a little bit less without Burrow there. But then we all know what happened in the year 2020. I won't even go there, but basically players had a choice to opt out or not, and JaMarr Chase was one of the players to opt to sit out the 2020 NFL season to take care of himself and his family. So Chase would end up being eligible for the NFL draft, and he decided to declare. After not playing in the NFL for over a year, many wondered if Chase would actually be able to make a smooth transition and whether or not he would be rusty. However, the Cincinnati Bengals decided to draft him 5th overall in the 2021 NFL draft and were confident that he would continue his amazing play from 2 seasons prior. Why? Well, as it turns out, they were actually the team to draft Joe Burrow in the previous draft, number 1 overall. That's right, the tandem who had one of the best seasons in the history of college football were back together again, this time at the NFL level. This looked like a match made in heaven to everyone, so what could go wrong? Well, in the last 2 preseason games this year, JaMarr Chase had 4 easy catches that he dropped, and apparently in practice he was struggling like crazy to catch the ball as well. And if you know anything about wide receivers and drops, once you get those drop demons, some like to say, it's really hard to get rid of it. And honestly, it was a bit weird for the 5th overall pick to struggle so much, especially when he should have chemistry with Joe Burrow after their historic record-breaking season together. And of course, as we all know, the NFL media was freaking out about this, and they had a field day talking about this nonstop, saying that it was a bad sign for him and that a year off from football hurt him. Now it's going to take a lot of time for Chase to get used to football again. He's going to struggle with drops all year. Maybe he'll be a backup. So going into the regular season, would this be a trend?
Going deep, JaMarr Chase, he's got it! Chase to the end zone, that's a Bengal touchdown!
Yeah, it turns out everyone was wrong. JaMarr Chase has been lighting up the field for the Bengals, and both he and Joe Burrow looked like they picked up right where they left off at LSU. It was important for the Bengals to surround their young quarterback with talent, and it seems like Chase was the perfect fit and the perfect draft choice. The Bengals are extremely talented on offense right now and have amazing receivers across the board, as well as fantastic running backs. And Chase has quickly become Joe Burrow's favorite target, and the two look like they're going to lead the Bengals to their best season in years. So far through 7 games, the Bengals are in first place in the AFC North with a 5-2 record. JaMarr Chase has caught 35 receptions for 754 yards and 6 touchdowns. With these numbers, he's now on pace for having 85 receptions, 1,831 yards, and 14 touchdowns. He's an electric player and can break tackles and run perfect routes. And for a rookie and someone who didn't play for, again, almost 2 full years, he's been incredible. Right now, he's averaging 21.5 yards per reception and is a deep threat for the Bengals offense. He can get open anywhere on the field, and again, I go back to his route running. No matter where he's at, no matter what play they call, JaMarr Chase can find a way to get open and be a safety outlet for Joe Burrow. At just 21 years old, Chase is already looking like a top 10 receiver in the league, and maybe even better than that. He has a bright future ahead and could end up having the best rookie season ever for a wide receiver. If he does keep up his current pace, he will definitely be an all-pro and is gonna be helping the Bengals win. Everyone who was worried about all the drops and saying all the negative things about Chase, well, I don't hear them anymore, and now everyone is appreciating just how talented Chase is, and it makes a lot of sense now why he was drafted 5th overall. The Bengals have a history of having top receivers in the league with guys like Chad Johnson, AJ Green, and if you want to go back, way back when, Chris Collinsworth was also a great receiver for the Bengals. And it looks like they found another superstar with JaMarr Chase. Let me know in the comments down below, will Chase be able to keep up his current pace? Can he actually do better than he's even doing right now? Or will he start slowing down? Chase is honestly really fun to watch right now, and he's making the Bengals such a better team and balancing out their offense. For someone to not play for so long and to deal with having all the drop issues, I mean, it's just remarkable. A receiver who's having drop issues, like we said earlier, usually has to overcome that mentally, and that can take a long time and it can carry over into a full season. However, Chase eliminated this somehow and is now enjoying an incredible season. And like we said, he might just end up having the best rookie wide receiver season ever. Now, there have been some great ones, including Justin Jefferson for the Minnesota Vikings just last year with his 1,400 receiving yards. And of course, let's not forget Randy Moss's historic rookie season where he had 1,313 yards and 17 touchdowns. The current rookie record for receiving yards is 1,473, set back in 1960 by Bill Groman for the Houston Oilers. And of course, Chase is on pace to break that easily, and if he keeps up his insane play, I think he's gonna get it. Let me know what you think about Chase and how he overcame the drops, what he had to do that, and of course, is this the next great quarterback wide receiver duo in the NFL?
Good blocking on the screws. Chase found the... Oh, there he goes! He had him in a blender and he's off to the races. This will be 6. What a play! 82 yards!
Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you haven't already, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all of my videos if you enjoy NFL content. Like I've said before, I'm going to be uploading 4 videos a week from now on, so make sure to check back and look forward to those. As always, everyone, I'll see you in the next one.